Field of Dreams is a movie that was released more than 30 years ago. Now, the movie's about a farmer in Iowa who hears a voice telling him to build a baseball field on his farm so that the ghosts of famous baseball players can come back and play a game. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I am here to tell you that that movie was wildly popular, especially with men. All the men in my life loved it. To this day, they still love it. I don't get it. I never got it. I've watched it more than once. I still don't get it, but that's not the point. The point is this: there's a famous line in that movie, Field of Dreams, and the line is, if you build it, they will come. That's what the voice told the farmer about the baseball field. And actually in the movie, the voice whispered it, if you build it, they will come. That's my best imitation. But that was the famous line. Now, that's how a lot of lawyers actually approach their own law firms. If I build it, the clients will come. The revenue will come. The success will come. But you know, it really doesn't work that way. Hi, I'm Sharon Christie, founder and CEO of Bold Women Lawyers, a coaching business for women lawyers in solo and small law firm practices. Now, I am a lawyer. I had my own solo practice for 16 years. And during that time, I learned a lot about establishing and growing a successful law firm. That's why I work teaching other women lawyers how to do it now. One of the things I learned is that it takes more than choosing a name for your firm, buying a URL, and putting up a website to make your law business successful. In other words, just because you build it, that does not mean that the clients will come. You have to work to get clients. And I've learned that many lawyers just don't want to hear this, but it's true. Law is just like any other service-based business. You could be the greatest lawyer of all times, but if no one knows who you are, you'll never get any clients, and your business, your law firm will not be a success. So what are you supposed to do? Well, you want to have lots of clients, but you want to have lots of great clients. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, of course, you want the clients that you like working with, that you work best with, the clients that really appreciate the work that you do and understand the importance of your work for their business or their personal life, depending on the type of law that you practice. So how do you get those clients? Well, somebody I worked with trying to work out some challenges that she had in her law practice was very frustrated by client development. She was really having a lot of difficulty with it. And she told me about a colleague of hers that seemed to have no trouble at all bringing in new business. So we talked about that a bit, and I said, well, tell me, how does your colleague do it? And she said, I don't know, it's just magic. Now, when she said that, I smiled because I remembered feeling that way too. In the beginning of my law practice, and I'd look around and I'd see lots of other lawyers who were very successful, and they seemed to have no trouble at all bringing in new business. And I had no idea where to start. And I felt sometimes like it must be magic too. But of course, I learned that client development is not magic. Client development is a skill that you need to learn and you need to perfect. So how are you supposed to do that? Well, here's 3 steps to get you started. Step 1, identify your ideal client. What do I mean by that? I mean, identify the person that you enjoy working with the most, that you do your best work for. The person that sees the value that you bring to their business or to their personal life. Again, depending on the type of law you practice, that will be different. But the person who actually values what you do and understands the importance of it. Secondly, Research where those clients are hanging out. Where are they online? What sources do they go to online when they need information? What social media do they use? There's all kinds of platforms out there. We all know them. Well, look at your ideal clients, not the social platforms that you personally like. What do your clients like? What are they using? That's where you want to be. What interest groups do your clients belong to? It could be professional, it could be personal interest groups, could be a combination of both. Third, make a list of all the ways you can get in front of potential ideal clients where they're hanging out. And then look at how you can get in front of them on social media. How can you start engaging with people, not to tell them, not to try to sell them on you, but to give them pertinent, helpful information so that they'll know that you're the expert they should turn to when they need legal advice. You can write articles for publications that they read. You can post blogs or you can post articles online. Look at all the ways you can get yourself and, of course, your name in front of these potential clients consistently. That's the key to client development. So those are 3 steps you can take starting today to get you on the road to getting great clients in your law firm. Running a successful solo or small law firm practice is exciting, it's challenging, and it is a lot of work. But remember, you don't have to reinvent the wheel and you don't need to do it alone. So here's something else you can do right now to help in running your firm. Go to my website at boldwomenlawyers.com and download a free copy of my Bold Women Lawyers Solo Success Guide. You'll find many tips in there about running a successful law firm. And if you know right now that you have challenges in your law firm that you want to do a deep dive on, that you want to find solutions to those challenges right now, then schedule a profit and practice audit with me. Let's take a look at the challenges and the things that you might be able to do to help resolve them. And certainly, and you can book that practice and profit audit right on the website, boldwomenlawyers.com. And then remember, come back next week for another practice tip. I hope I was recording that. Yes.